And welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. So last time, you guessed it, we did more dungeons, and guess what? We're doing more dungeons today. So we are still on level 3. We have a few more to go here. Passageway Central. You've done one kinda like this already. This one's the same idea, but trickier. Hope you've been paying attention to the challenges that all comes into play here. Let's see what you got. Also, we have level 3 opened up to us. I just kinda realized that, like, wait, we actually can do that. So this room, or this one, I find slightly aggravating, actually, because of the way stairs work. So that links up there. Yeah, I find the stairs slightly difficult to manage at times, and we'll see that a little bit later. I'm not sure if this is the level, like the first level that really tripped me up. I want to say it might have been. Yeah, a couple levels really tripped me up on my first time through. So we'll see how this goes. So a critical flaw of this Dungeon Maker... Is there not a staircase here? I should probably put a staircase in one of these tiles. I think... Yeah, none of these do. Actually, this one might. No, it doesn't. So oops, I should probably fix that. None of these. None of these. And this one. That's connecting to water, it looks like, so I don't know how well this will work out. So it actually looks like I have to use the entrance somewhere else, because I don't have enough stair pieces for that. See, the stairs are here, so I actually need to use a different piece. That's kind of an interesting constraint. So that connects there. So we need to find something that connects elsewhere. So this should connect here. So you can see the two lines. That should work. And then there's the question of what do we do about this. I feel like putting the boss door here is the best place for it. We also need some more locked doors. I say as I can't find a locked door piece. I mean, I guess I could do something really weird. Actually, that's just kind of... Okay, this actually shows it off. A little bit. Here. It connects those two because they're close to each other. So you actually can't do this. So yeah, that's just a really weird constraint of it all. So yeah, we have to pick one with a key door, because that's the requirement, but also one without actually, a staircase that messes up that arrangement. So again, it's a little on the tricky side. There we go, and we need one more like this. Again, once you start piling on a ton of, keys, then things get a little dodgy at times. We also still need to do that upper section. I almost forgot about it, to be honest. So that connects there, so I would like to pick tiles where I, to put it bluntly, don't need to go through the rooms. So we're gonna do this, so we can just go down the stairs and then go back up, effectively. There are fewer chests than locked doors, so we can fix that really easily. Chop this down somewhere. Wait, is this fixed? This one's... Yeah, that's fixed. So this connects there. So basically the problem is we only have one key going into this segment. How do we want to go about this, is the question. So this one kinda needs to stay there. Or I could just put this one here so we get the key immediately. And try to find a different one. Different arrangement here. So this should work. Like so. A little bit more work, but it should be doable now. Again, the fact that there is proper logic in place is always a nice touch. By logic, I mean, yeah, not letting you soft lock. I feel like some games do this well, like in terms of level creators with really strong logic, for clear conditions and whatnot. I'm trying to think of a good example, actually, where there's like tons of like setting logic. I feel like WarioWare DIY is what I'm thinking of, having to like set various win conditions and things like that. No compass, sadly, so that's kind of a weird thing as well. If you were to have a full dungeon maker, I think it would be really cool to have the ability to set the dungeon map and compass. You don't need it because when you download the dungeon from an amiibo, it just shows you the map and where all the chests are. And I wish, yeah, if they were to do a full-fledged game of dungeon making, I would definitely want them to put in the ability to put in a blind map. So you can't just kind of wing it and get through it no problem. Yeah, this dungeon took a little bit more effort to set up, actually. I'm a little impressed. I actually kind of stumbled a bit just trying to set up the pathways and the amount of keys we need. Again, this room is like good because it's fast, but you don't need this switch at all. I would love to see people do dungeons where you actually do need switches. This is gonna be interesting. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Oh yeah, there is this room that connects to a staircase. So yeah, we're fine. Yeah, the bloopers do have kind of a green tint. It's harder to see in the water because it kind of makes it look bluer. So here we have to go all the way around. I didn't think this room through at all. This is gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna just chill in the corner. I also, you know, there's obviously the big question of what remakes should there be from here on out? I would not like tons of remakes of 2D Zeldas, except I would be down for the Oracle games. Just because they kind of suffer from the same issues of no buttons. I'm pretty sure it's a similar setup, so yeah, having the ability to freely select items I think would be really appreciated. Just an overall good idea. So yeah, Oracle games are the only other 2D Zeldas I can see really wanting a remake of. I feel like Minish Cap wouldn't be super necessary. Like, I feel like Minish Cap is set up in a way that item swapping isn't as big of a problem. Because you have two shoulder buttons. So you have like the roll, you have a roll mapped to R, and I think like picking up items is mapped to R. So that takes away some of the menu management. One thing I don't like about Minish Cap is the fact that Link has his Toon Link design from Wind Waker, but he has his Ocarina of Time voice lines. That weird juxtaposition always bothered me. To be fair, the Ocarina of Time lines were also used in Link to the Past, so they probably just already had the heavily compressed vocal samples from that game, and it was just really easy to slap them into Minish Cap. And also Four Swords I think use the same. But yeah, just a weird little nitpick I have with Minish Cap. It's a fantastic game. Definitely very short and easy. But yeah, I'll always have a lot of nostalgia for it because, you know, one of my first 2D Zelda games. We should be getting something? A thrill like that deserves something from my collection in exchange. You got 4 pieces of heart, so 1 heart container left. What are you here for? So if I'm not misremembering, to get the final heart container, we need to clear level 3. So wait, if you put stairs over there, how does that work with the stairs you've got at the start? Maybe if you... But wait, then you'd have to... Ugh, that's why I leave the dungeon arranging to you. This is, like, probably one of my least favorite challenges, because I don't like stairs. I find these stairs, yeah, just unwieldy because, in practice, it shouldn't be that bad. Or I should say in theory, actually, it shouldn't be that bad. The reason they're as bad as they are is, it's really hard to make stairs work at times. For example, so there needs to be a staircase in the upper corner. So let's drop down this, piece up here. And that messes up that. So I'm gonna have this section here be kinda useless. I'm gonna, like, effectively, like, isolate this segment over here, so, we never can go there. I'm pretty sure it actually won't let you do that. But we can sure try, right? Like, will it let us do this really awkward arrangement that I have planned here? Because those two connect. The lower two set ones connect. So if I do this... And this one's fixed too, so we actually have to go here, somehow. I have a plan. It's not a good plan, but it is a plan. Link up there, basically. I keep saying, like, oh, linking up this room, and it's like, I feel like that's an unintended pun. It's a bombable wall. Actually, I'm gonna move this over here for now, just so I can have more room to work this out. Actually, this doesn't need to be like that. This can be just a dead end. Put a boss here to disincentivize myself from trying that. See, this staircase doesn't have any companion stairs, so we're gonna put this here just to give it something to link back up to. Yeah, this is, like, I think, one of the tougher challenges. Because there's a lot of things, a lot of factors that need to go into making this dungeon actually link up properly. And again, it might yell at me for my absurd solution to this puzzle. There's a very good chance it's not gonna be, agreeable with what I'm trying to do. Yeah, very high chance that this is gonna fail, but I want to see if I can make this work. Like, if the logic is gonna let me get away with this, basically. So I need one of these. That one's slow. Let's go, this one. Bombable, but oh well. So we need a lower room. We can put the, rupee room over here, like so. And then we need one more of these, and will the game be unhappy with me? It is unhappy with me. There are unconnected chambers, so this is why this one is so difficult. It's hard to make a dungeon that the game will actually be happy with. Is there a way to clear everything? Because this is a mess. So this needs to connect... This staircase needs to connect somewhere actually worthwhile, which is a problem. This one's mandatory. This one... Okay, those two connect really badly, so that's not good. It's like, this wouldn't be awful if you could choose things. For example, if you could fix the green line, if you can fix that, there wouldn't be a problem. But then when you move it over here, actually, you could make this work. You just need to connect all these middle tiles. Again, just kind of improvising at this point. Trying to make this work out. If we do this, will the game be happy? almost. And these two are just floating off in space somewhere. So, to satisfy the logic, I think, we could basically create a loop up here, like so, and, like that, and then connect one more room down here. And if I... Oh, this is not good. Again, all those rooms have treasure in them, so I'm gonna do this weird roundabout way to avoid having to go to that side. No wait, these all have treasure too, wait. Or stairs. These all have treasure or stairs, that's... interesting. This one is actually a place on my own, so let's let's do something different. Let's do this, and then so that connects properly. I think I'm gonna have to do this. I don't think there's any way around going to that nook, sadly. This is a very roundabout dungeon. This is kind of a mess, but it will work, it will let us play it, so we're gonna start this. I doubt we'll get through all of it because I had to make it like pointlessly long to satisfy the conditions. I could probably trim it down actually. I could probably trim out some of these middle sections. Because there's definitely a lot of wasted space in this dungeon, I'll fully admit. Oh, this is the ice cavern. I guess the sub-areas are randomized, because the upper area, I think, was the, was a different dungeon than Turtle Rock. So yeah, that's interesting to think about. So this is where we started, we went down here. This is kinda cool, how they block the little spinners. Okay, this is a key room. This is just to defeat the enemies room. Do we actually have to defeat the... Yeah, we don't actually have to defeat that. We can't with this weapon anyway, I thought I'd try. I'm not sure how far we're gonna get in this. Reminder, the pole's voice is weak to throwing pots or also arrows in most appearances. Clearly pots are the more efficient method, because that's a one-shot. And with that, oh good, giving me all of the really complicated rooms. Let's see if I can cheese this again. That's not even how I usually do this room. This might be a reset for this room. Especially if I'm playing like this. I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna finish off this little weird dungeon next time, and then continue level 3. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more of The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.